And in talking about maintaining regional and internal security, give us a heads up on how far the Nigerian Air Force has gone in terms of achieving that, because you know that the country still faces a little bit of insecurity challenges. Give us an insight on how far the Nigerian Air Force has gone in that regard.
Yeah, regional-wise, we've continued to work with other countries around the region. I'm sure you're aware of the multinational joint task force, for instance. It's a combination of countries that majorly share borders with Nigeria. And we're aware that some of these criminals, the terrorists, are very fond of crisscrossing in between borders. So the need for that kind of joint effort came to being. And to be honest, it has been a major enabler in ensuring that we checkmate the way these criminals continue to crisscross these borders and continually kill people, innocent people upon us. So that in itself is working. We are also working with other foreign countries in acquiring knowledge, in the acquisition of platforms and weapons. We don't draw a line to that. Of course, you're aware that we just took in 2 helicopters about 2 or 3 months ago that came in from Turkey. We're expecting 12 helicopters from the US. They should be coming into the country perhaps towards the end of this year. We're also expecting about 24 M346 helicopters from Italy. So we're reaching out to various nations to see how we can beef up our inventory so as to be able to meet up with the challenges that we have. In the country, in Nigeria here, we have continued to work with other security agencies, the Nigerian Army and everybody that is part of the security architecture. About 3 weeks ago, the Chief of Air Staff met with the DG, State Security, where they looked at how both of them can continually work to ensure that we don't allow these people to continually have this freedom of movement. So we are working with everybody around the clock. He was in Bauchi yesterday. He met the governor of Bauchi. Last week he was in Kano. So he's going around the country to see how we can work together with the state governments and other security agencies to ensure that we all put our heads together, because the honest truth is this: the solution to the problems we're having in this country is not or cannot be resolved by kinetic means alone. We must accept that. So he has continually stated that the need for a whole of government, the whole of society approach in fighting some of these causes that we have, some of these criminalities that we continually have, is very, very important. Everybody must play his part, be it the state government, be it other agencies of government, be it other security agencies. Everybody must come together to ensure that we find a way to end this problem that we're having. And I believe the end is near. We just have to continually appeal to Nigerians to be very, very patient, to be very, very, very supportive of the armed forces and other agencies of government, so that we can put heads together to see how we can end this problem that we have.
Yeah, and still talking about the issue of insecurity, because we understand about 3 weeks ago, the Nigerian Air Force also reported that it neutralized about 3 terrorist leaders and 30 others in Borno State. Talk to us on how this has affected the safety in the northeast, particularly in Borno State. Do we say that that place is safe now for residents in that locality?
I think even the governor of Borno State has continually stated that to a large extent, what we are seeing in Borno State are just pockets of remnants of terrorists who believe that attacking soft targets may give them the relevance they need. Of course, you are aware that he has also made efforts to return some of the internally displaced persons to their homes. These are signs that security is gradually returning back to Borno, and that is the truth. To a large extent, the security situation in Borno is coming to an end. What we are seeing is terrorists now looking for safe haven, especially those in the northeast, and you see them moving to the northwest, and even becoming kidnappers. You know, that's the honest truth, because they know that the Northeast has become very, very hot for them. So you see them migrating to other parts of the country, kidnapping people and taking up ransoms and all of that. So to a large extent, the collaborative efforts in the multinational joint task force is there. Of course, the Operation Hadinke is also there. It's working, you know. And I believe to a large extent we have done very, very well there. And we are doing the same thing in the Northwest. Where kidnappers, especially from Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna, and Niger State, they continually cross the borders of these four states, cause mayhem here, run to the border of the next state, cross, kill people here, and then of course, ransack their properties and all of that. But we are on their tails. Last week we attacked terrorists in a place called Alawa in Niger State. These were the same terrorists that attacked one of our army units somewhere in Niger State, and it was a successful strike. So we are continually working to make sure that we strike them. 2 weeks ago, we hit them at Mandara Hills. About 3 weeks, the same 3 weeks ago, we were able to find them somewhere around Shiroro. So we're all over the country. We're not just working up here in the north. In the southeast and south, we are also going after economic saboteurs and, of course, secessionist movements in the southeast to make sure that even as you continue to pursue your legitimate or illegitimate aspirations, you must not turn innocent citizens into your targets. We are not going to allow that.